Well, everyone, the wait is finally over. If you've been in Florida, you've been dealing with lots of heat, the humidity, the pest, and the weather, all of which can wear you and your plants out. But guess what? Today is the day that we are going to put our fall plants into our raised bed here. So grab your favorite drink, sit back, put your feet up, and come along with me as we do our first fall planting of 2026. So, many of you may remember a few weeks back, we removed our corn stalks from this raised bed and we amended the raised bed and added a new drip system. I'll put a link for that in the description portion of the video. And this bed has been sitting since. Now, it has lots of nutrients in it and it's ready to be planted. So, that's what we're going to do. For me, there are two great times of the year as far as the garden goes: spring and summer or fall. And I particularly like fall a little bit better because it's cooler and we have less pests to deal with. Here we are going to plant today some of my favorite fall crops. We have two different types of cauliflower, a bishop and an amethyst. We have a purple top turnip. We have Georgia Southern collards, and we have a all-season cabbage. And we're going to, after we, or before we put them into the ground, we're going to go to my favorite fertilizer and put some in the hole. This is a mixture of rabbit manure, bone meal, blood meal, and a little tomato vegetable fertilizer. So what I'm going to do is just to take my plant and or my seedling and put it down into the soil, the level that it is currently planted, remove it, put in my fertilizer, put the plant into the hole, backfill, and move on to the next one. So as I said, we're just going to scoot this down into the soil. Okay, just like that. We're going to remove it, take our fertilizer, put a little in, mix it in, remove our plant, and drop it into the hole and backfill. Just like that, we have our first bishop cauliflower planted. And we're going to do the same with this one. And I'm trying to get them as centered into this grid as I can. There's the second one. And we'll move over and do the third one here. And just like that, we have all of our bishop cauliflower planted. Now, I have a label that I'm going to put in front of this one, and we're going to plant our plants in a row going this way. Okay, the next one we're going to do is our purple turnip, and we're going to put this one right here. We're going to skip a row and put it here. And we're going to do the same thing that we did for the cauliflower. And the last one that we have will go here and center it, make our hole the size of the cup that it's currently in. There we go. Drop some fertilizer in. Oh, I forgot to put my labels down. There's my purple turnip. We'll put that one here. Here is my amethyst cauliflower. We'll put that there. All season cabbage. We'll put that there. And there it is, my collard label. Almost made a boo-boo. Okay, and just like that, we have the cabbage planted. And last but not least, the collards. Now, you can see where I mentioned that they got burnt a little bit. This is one of the ones that did. It is bouncing back and has a nice root system. It's one good thing about using these clear silo cups. You can see the roots develop. So we have all our plants in. We have 15 plants with 6 spaces open. I'm going to go ahead and put on some compost around each of the plants that we just put in, and then some mulch, and then we'll be done. All of the mulch has been placed around the plants, and now we have the grid running so that they get a nice long drink. And as I said, we have a couple rows that are open, total of 6 squares rather, open. And that's because we're going to be planting at a later date some more um, seedlings in this bed. This is the first fall planting. I have more inside. I want to say 15 more inside that aren't quite ready to come out. And probably sometime the end of the middle or close to the middle, the end rather of August, I'm going to start some more seeds. And those will probably be more cabbage and more collards. But overall, I'm happy with how this came out. And I think we're off and running. If you've been putting off planting because it's so hot, don't wait much longer. Every week counts. The sooner these plants become established, the stronger they'll be when the cooler weather finally does arrive. Remember, you don't need acres of land. You don't need expensive equipment. Even a few containers on a patio can produce fresh food for your family. I absolutely love this time of season, and I get the same or have the same feeling when spring comes along. When you plant new plants and they grow to be nice big plants that can feed yourself and your family. There's something magical about that, and I love it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got something out of it. Are you guys starting your fall crops? And if so, what are you growing? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, take a moment to consider doing so. On Urban Backyard Container Gardening, we grow food, we do homesteading, we do cooking, and we live a simple lifestyle. If this is for you, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell all so you'll be notified whenever I upload new content. Until next time, always remember to give the thanks to God, for without him, we are nothing. Stay blessed and stay strong and grow, grow, grow.